Yeah, anytime.
Hi, I'm Helen. 40 days ago I came to start my treatment. First of all, I did Ibogaine to help with the withdrawals of my drug addiction, and then I came to Living Clean, and for a really intense aftercare program, which I'm just about to finish. And the Ibogaine itself had its purpose, served its purpose, but it's not the be-all and end-all by any means. You know, it's an interrupter, but there's a long process that needs to continue after that of self-healing. And at this place, the people here, the guidance, the environment, it's all conducive to self-healing and recovery. And I just felt it was absolutely necessary to spend as long as possible here for that purpose. So
Can you tell us a little bit more what you experienced and how we can improve our program? What can be better and what worked for you?
Well, I think things can always be better in your mind, but and it took me a couple of weeks to really appreciate what I was receiving here from everyone around, actually, not just the people who work here, but everyone. I think all the positive, the engagement with people, the community, the wonderful food, the things to do like gardening, the inspiration from various people was just so valuable. But also the plant medicines were really important, and other therapies like massage and water therapy. Holistic Dr. Carlos was really valuable. Gave me some really amazing treatments. I mean, the whole thing, it's just been beautiful. And I feel so much better.
Can you talk a little bit about how you felt after your Ibogaine session and how you're feeling now, just comparing your experiences after and...
Okay, well, after the Ibogaine, during the Ibogaine, it took me about 4 days, in which time I was just sort of in bed. And then for 2 weeks, I was really weak and completely drained of energy and just feeling absolutely awful, depressed. The Ibogaine kind of gave me a movie of my life, which for me had been normal, but as a detached observer, it was quite shocking. And I was just left unable to get the motivation, or I just didn't know how to proceed from there. So if I just left it at that, you know, I would have had no show. I would have just probably gone and died or something. But it then took this process of being here and gradually building up my energy, and, you know, with good food and, you know, the therapies and the plant medicines, to change my emotional and mental state, which really helped me physically to gain that energy and just to feel like a normal person for a change. But it's still a very slow process, you know. I'm nowhere near the end of it. This is just the beginning. So I mean, just my advice to anyone is give yourself time.
If you were to come back to Mexico, would you come back to this area again?
I would dearly love to.
Well,
it's a beautiful place, beautiful people, and I would absolutely love to come back.
How do you feel safe here, or do you feel like just being out in this area in Mexico? And
Oh yeah, totally safe. The people are not just the people in this community are lovely, but everyone around that you run into always, you know, it's the custom to say hello, and everyone seems to know each other. It's a beautiful place, yeah. Plus, I did a little bit of travelling as well, and took a week off and did a bit of travelling in Mexico, and found it, you know, beautiful everywhere. It's a great country. Really inspiring, very inspiring creatively too. Just so many beautiful, creative things going on, energies, and beautiful things people make and spend their time doing. It's very inspiring, wonderful place.
well, thank you so much for sharing about your experience. I will just repeat my question again. Is there anything that you wish we could improve or do differently, helping people to recover after their Ibogaine experience? How do you think we can improve our program? I mean, Living Clean as a program.
Well, personally, I have I've felt very privileged in getting, you know, a lot of therapies and personal attention and everything. I'm not sure that everyone feels like that. I think it's kind of up to the individual a bit. You really need to want to work the program, and I think that that can make a difference on the side of the patient, and on the side of the program providers. It's probably a two-way it's a relationship. So I think that, you know, both parties have to make that work.
Got it. Well, if you think of anything, please let us know. And thank you so much. We loved having you here, Helen. Thank you so much. I hope you can come back, but not for the same reason. Just come back and visit again. Love having you here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.